Once, he didn't even have enough money for medical treatment. Yet fate shined so brightly on him that he became a billionaire, Ivan Chouinard. But why did he donate his company? Just imagine. A man who couldn't even afford medical care, whose condition was so dire that he had to eat cat food from broken cans, because that was the cheapest option. A man who kept falling ill from drinking dirty water, with no means to visit a hospital or see a doctor. And then, that very same man suddenly finds himself listed among the richest people in the world. But here's the shocking twist. He wasn't happy with this wealth. In fact, it made him angry. Angry enough that he donated his entire company worth billions of dollars. This story sounds like a film script, but it's real. It is the story of American businessman Ivan Chouinard, who rose from poverty and hardship to build the iconic company Patagonia. Yet, when he was labeled a billionaire, he decided to give it all away. Why did he take such a step? Today, we will dive deep into this very subject. But before that, if you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an update from us. So, without further delay, let's begin today's discussion. You should know that Ivan Chouinard's life had always been simple and full of struggles. His family settled in California, and from childhood he felt a deep connection with nature, adventure, and the mountains. But his home situation was so difficult that there was scarcity in everything, from education to clothing to food. Many times, he had to take candles from a church so he could use them to polish his surfboard. His early life was so tough that for weeks he survived only on fruits and fish. Sometimes, he even bought broken cans of cat food because they cost just 5 cents. Whenever he fell ill, he had no way to get treatment. Going to a hospital was beyond imagination. So, he invented his own cure. He would take embers from a fire, mix them with water and salt, drink it, and then induce vomiting to feel lighter. Strange as it may sound, for him it worked. That was his makeshift medicine. Imagine, a man living in such misery had no idea at that time that one day he would own a company worth billions of dollars. But these struggles didn't break him, they made him stronger. Ivan developed such a passion for adventure and exploration that it changed the course of his entire life. He became deeply interested in rock climbing and mountaineering. In the 1950s, he began selling climbing gear out of his old car. That became his first business model. He realized that mountaineers lacked durable and high-quality equipment, and filling this gap became his first mission. Interestingly, he never saw himself as a businessman. He used to say he was a reluctant entrepreneur, someone whom circumstances had pushed into this path. In 1973, Ivan Chouinard founded the clothing company Patagonia. But it was not just a clothing brand, it was the result of his dreams and vision. In the beginning, the company made clothes and gear on a small scale, mainly for mountaineering and outdoor activities. Yet Ivan's vision was far bigger. He wanted every product his company created to be not only durable, but also made without harming the environment. This very philosophy set Patagonia apart from all other companies. Over time, Patagonia built a unique identity. Durable clothing, eco-friendly technology, and social responsibility made it widely popular. Consumers weren't just buying its products, they were embracing its philosophy. That's why the company grew rapidly. And within just a few decades, its value soared into the billions of dollars. But the real turning point came in 2017, when Forbes magazine included Ivan Chouinard in the list of the world's richest people. For most entrepreneurs, this would be a matter of pride. But for Ivan, it became a source of deep frustration. In anger, he told Fortune magazine in an interview that being called a billionaire is no achievement. It is, in fact, proof of the system's failure. He clearly said he never wanted to become a billionaire, and this label went against the purpose of his life. For Ivan Chouinard, business was never about making money. His real mission was to protect nature and the environment. When he saw that Patagonia's value had reached $3 billion and people were calling him a billionaire, he made a bold decision. He neither wanted to sell the company nor list it on the stock market. According to him, both options were against his principles. If he sold the company, he would have earned billions. But Patagonia's future would no longer be in his control. If he listed it on the stock exchange, the endless race for profits would eventually destroy the company's soul. Guided by this very philosophy, in 2022 Ivan Chouinard donated his entire company to a trust and an NGO. This decision stunned the world. Today, Patagonia's annual profit of nearly $100 million is no longer added to his personal wealth. Instead, it is used to fight climate change and protect forests. In this way, the company's earnings now go toward the welfare of the planet and humanity. This decision perfectly reflects Ivan Chouinard's simple lifestyle. He has always lived plainly. No luxury cars, no lavish mansions, no show of wealth. Even today, he wears simple clothes and prefers to stay close to nature. That is why, when he donated the company, people weren't just surprised, they were inspired. From this story, we learn that true happiness does not lie in hoarding money, but in using it for the betterment of society and the environment. Ivan Chouinard's vision today serves as an inspiration for many top business leaders. At a time when giant corporations like Amazon, Apple, and Microsoft face criticism for damaging the environment, Patagonia stands as proof that business and responsibility can go hand in hand. Patagonia's model proves that with determination and the right intent, a company can protect the environment and still be profitable. This is why millions of young people today see Ivan Chouinard as a role model. His life teaches us that poverty and struggle cannot stop anyone. The same man who once survived on just 50 cents to $1 a week, who ate broken can cat food to get by, went on to build a multi-billion-dollar company, and then gave it all away. Ivan Chouinard has shown the world that real success is not in being called a billionaire, but in making a difference. That is why his story feels nothing less than a documentary, full of struggle, passion, success, and sacrifice. It reminds us that if a person truly decides, they can not only change their own life, but also set a new example for the entire world.
You something new, do not forget to like and share this video so that this information can reach others as well. Your likes and shares are a source of inspiration for us. If you have any questions or suggestions, please let us know in the comments. It will be our honor to answer your questions and listen to suggestion. And yes, if you like our content, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you stay connected with every new story. Thank you. GRT Business YouTube channel sources, news from various news agencies, opinion polls and other public sources. We try to ensure that every report and summary is accurate and verified, but we are not responsible for any dispute or error. Our aim is only to provide you with accurate information.